there, happiness hunters! Welcome back to Good News AI. I'm Max.
And I'm Luna. Today, we have the most heartwarming story that's making millions of people around the world smile every single day.
That's right! We're going to tell you about a little boy named Cooper and his dad, Chris, who discovered that sometimes the tiniest moments can create the biggest happiness.
Max, imagine if I told you that millions of people wake up every morning just to watch an 18-month-old toddler sit on a curb.
I'd say that sounds amazing! And that's exactly what's happening with little Cooper O'Brien from California. Every single morning, while his mom Haley makes breakfast, Cooper and his dad Chris go outside and sit together.
But here's what makes it so special. They don't do anything fancy. Cooper sits in his little toy car or on the curb, still in his pajamas, and they just watch cars go by. His dad points out, "That's a blue truck, that's a green van, that's a yellow bus."
And Chris started sharing these simple moments on TikTok, calling them Coop on a Stoop. He never expected what happened next. Millions of people started watching every single day.
People even created a Stoop code. If Cooper sits on a dry curb, viewers say they'll have a good day. If the curb is wet from rain, they predict a challenging day.
But here's the beautiful part. Chris says there's no secret meaning. Cooper is just being a curious little boy, watching the world go by. Yet somehow this simple moment brings joy to millions. Luna, what do you think makes these videos so special to people?
Well, Max, I think it's because we live in such a busy, complicated world, and watching Cooper reminds us that happiness doesn't have to be complicated.
Exactly! Chris says people love it because it's quick, it's simple, and it captures a genuine moment. There's no performance, no fancy effects, just a dad and his son spending time together.
And get this, the videos became so popular that NFL teams, celebrities, and people from England started making their own Stoop videos. Everyone wanted to capture their own simple, joyful moments.
The O'Brien family was also going through a tough time. They were grieving the loss of Haley's father. But Chris always ends each video by saying, "And we'll be here," which became a message of comfort for people everywhere.
That's so beautiful. It's like saying, no matter what happens, there are still simple, good things in life, and we can find them together.
And now the family has another baby on the way, so Cooper might have a little sibling to share Stoop time with soon.
So Max, how can kids and families find their own Coop on a Stoop moments?
Great question, Luna. The amazing thing is, simple joys are everywhere. We just need to slow down and notice them.
You could have breakfast together every morning, take a walk after dinner, or even just sit in your backyard and listen to birds singing.
Maybe you and your family could watch clouds shapeshift, count different colored cars that drive by, or have a daily chat about what made you happy that day.
The key is being present, putting away phones and distractions, and just being together. Cooper and his dad prove that you don't need expensive toys or big adventures to create magical memories.
And here's something really important. These simple moments help families stay connected. Even when life gets crazy or sad things happen, you always have these peaceful times together.
Plus, when you appreciate small joys, you start noticing them everywhere. Suddenly, the whole world becomes more wonderful.
Luna, What I love most about Cooper's story is how one family's simple routine spread happiness to millions of strangers.
Yes! It's like throwing a pebble in a pond. The ripples of joy keep spreading outward. People from all over the world started sharing their own simple, happy moments.
Teachers started having Stoop time with their students. Families began new morning traditions, and people remembered to slow down and appreciate little things.
And Chris says the comments from viewers are the funniest and kindest in the world. People support each other, share their own stories, and celebrate these tiny victories together.
It proves that when we share simple joys, we don't lose them. We multiply them. One little boy watching cars turned into millions of people choosing happiness.
So there you have it. The incredible story of how Cooper and his dad reminded the whole world that happiness lives in the simplest moments.
Whether it's sitting on a stoop, sharing a snack, or just watching the world together, these little moments are actually the biggest treasures.
Remember, you don't need anything fancy to create joy, just time, attention, and someone you love.
Thanks for joining us on this heartwarming journey. What simple joys will you notice in your life today? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and treasure your own simple moments. We'll be here next time with more amazing good news.